ready to go here at the SCG. Umpires tonight, Brett Rosebery. This is Curtis DuBois and Brent Wallace, the three men in charge. Out of the middle, Josh Kennedy. A little kick gobbled up by Bontempelli. Goes out towards the half-forward line. Hewitt able to sidestep and got a bit of a trip.
Okay. Quick kick around the ball, body, I should say, by Williams. In dispute. Dawson had a bit of it. I reckon he's gone.
Good tackle by Norton.
Give him the footy, please, Jordan.
Looking for Heaney. Loves the one-on-one. This time Johannesson did it well. Johannesson went to ground and kick a goal, brilliantly smothered. Mid-flight by Daniel.
And they're going to target Heaney, even though he's on the smaller side. He's been one of the major targets intent on laying strong physical tackles.
So McLean got it from Richards. Norton, terrific there, just bounced off, didn't he? And now to Smith has been so impressive. Well-weighted kick to the pocket. And mark taken by Lipinski.
To run, one of the best in the business. Free kick off the ball. Gee, and the mark's been taken here by Norton. Relayed free kick, comes down to Wallace, plays on to Libber. Libber from 48 metres out, kick towards goal, won't register. Bailey Dale, no problems. Now he just needs to be professional here. Of him. And this is a pretty standard kick these days. And no problems at all. That was just so well executed by Bailey Dale.
And you see here that there's a free kick paid further down the field, and then Bailey Dale just running really hard forward. The Bulldogs play on quickly. His ability to get hard, and that's what a good forward does, is they realise that there's
up a bit here. Not a good handball by Heaney. He's forced Taylor to go back, Bontempelli, but Heaney's going to clean up his own mess here. That looks a better kick off the boot, but again, a little lineman cordage. That was a very good mark.
That was very nicely done with the one claw, Bruce.
Now, goes wide to Williams. Now, Williams from 60 metres out. He gets a lot of it right there. Norton's taken a beauty, I think.
Vice calls mark.
So the upshot is that Norton's going to kick a goal.
He's only one of 3 teenagers to have 50 contested marks in a year.
He was impressive last season, wasn't he? And now gets the goal. So the Dogs are off to a good start now. They put a bit of space between themselves and the Swans.
Now, this is an angle that we didn't see. And I'm assuming the score review would have seen that angle. So what? Cut that off, Jordan Dawson, back into the middle. Have a look at the numbers here. Although interrupted by Norton. What about the athleticism of him? Around on the left boot. High ball. The run here important. Lloyd. That's Lloyd of the Dogs. Now comes Rampy. Tries the don't argue. He'll need to get rid of it. Got caught.
Influences and takes that intercept mark.
Great follow-up from Lloyd after being spoiled in the marking contest to apply the tackle, and he kicks the goal. The Dogs off to a flyer. 3-2-20.
Here's the last contest. You can see a big knock for Aaron Norton, but we just watched him as he's walking around the boundary in the hands of the trainers. It looks like he'll be going downstairs here. He's very, very sore, boys.
Sydney, that's a good searching kick as well. Sinclair reels and goes. Long ball inside 50. Have a look at this. English against Haywood. Always going to be one-sided.
Started that way.
They have some animated conversations, Dean Cox and John Longmire, Bruce, don't they?
They sure do, and I'm enjoying them tonight. Kennedy getting it from Sinclair. Oh, Bontempelli. That is a great mark.
Against a guy that's pretty damn good at it.
Yeah.
And he's still down, I can see Heaney.
Just out of his range. Have a look at this. Commitment by both. Extraordinary stuff. Short ball.
Second quarter's his Florent. It's a measured kick. He kicks to a target in Sinclair, but that is a really gutsy effort by Williams. One for the ages, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Here's Bailey Dale, and now they're outbeating.
They are. Lloyd, long ball inside after the two. Bailey's handled it, and Vandermeer able to outmaneuver Rampy in the genuine one-on-one.
The Bulldogs are actually the #1 side in the league from converting from a defensive 50 into a forward 50, so they obviously practice it a lot. And
Lathan, Vandermeer, no problems at all.
Job, you can't teach this.
No, and the courage from both players, I mean, that is where real fear is on the ground, is when you don't know what's coming in the other direction. You've got eyes for the footy, you're opened up.
Quarter and a half to Lloyd, and now Lloyd to work it.
Yeah, it goes to McInerney in the middle. Good tackle by Daniel, just spoiled the kick in the end, and a pulverising Bailey Williams tackle. Boy, has he come to play tonight, Bailey Williams.
Hewitt had a fair bit of it, not quite. Wallace a goal in every game so far this year. McLean got it from Vandermeer. A bit up and under. Bontempelli, yes! Yes!
Just have a look at this. I mean, you just want good players around the ball as much as you can, and we saw what he did in the half-back flank with his courage to go back with the flight, and then again, that's no easier. He doesn't know what's coming in the other direction. And hit the scoreboard. I mean, he's just a complete player.
Now, he has missed a few of these in the last 12 months, but he hasn't missed tonight, and the Dogs kick away. Up, didn't he? That kick's a beauty to English. Had a super first term English. 22 years of age. You just feel if he can stay fit and healthy, he's got a massive career in front of him.
Holding. Bulldogs. Prevented him from getting his arms up.
Arms around him. Good call.
Yeah. Good quarter. The Swans were getting momentum, and he's come in and he's just been able to totally shift it.
So 15 goals, 27 last year. That's what we were talking about with missed shots, but not so far tonight. That is a big goal, not just for him, but in the context of this match.
What a hoist from Bontempelli. Best and fairest in their premiership year. Jude, what do you think?
Here's Bruce, who BT talked about at half-time. Lloyd paddles it in front, wants the ball to talk for him. Alier, McRae, well done. Wallace arches the back, row bottom to the boundary line. And stoppage forward 50. So Lloyd just feeling the shoulder.
Yep.
Off he comes. We know Norton's out for the match with an ankle.
Doesn't look good as Lloyd comes from the ground there, fell heavily on it. As I mentioned, Bruce, and you mentioned Zimmerman has a look at Lloyd.
No, it looks like a clavicle.
It's up high, isn't it?
High, yeah. Landed awkwardly right on that.
Hope that's not a broken collarbone. Kennedy. And a bit of a kick and down the throat. And just, Bruce, just the luck that this guy needed his way as a result of that as well. Now he needs to finish. This to put the Dogs 36 up. He is directly in front, no problems at all. The Dogs by 36.
A lot of this ball movement, which I think that they should pursue with him in the midfield.
There's been a lot of talk about that, Joe, whether he'd make that transition from half-back to a genuine midfielder. Gee, Smith's kick was so good to Wallace. He wanted to use Bontempelli, decided not to. Low ball was hard for Gale. Gale's hurt himself there. Row bottom to stoppage. So Bailey Dale, no, he's up and about.
He got straight to his feet after that. He was a little bit sore on that right hamstring, so we'll wait and see. The trainers are checking him at the moment.
And they've had 11 of the last 12 entries inside 50, Sydney. Here's Riley West.
Thank you.
So just look at Bruce wanting it long and deep overhead of Alier, and here he comes. Bruce should mark this, and he does. Wanted it long. The ball dropped off a little bit in flight. He read it better.
Just overcooked it a little to Mills. Bontempelli, the star of the opening half. Gee, that is so smooth, isn't it? To Vandermeer, who's been impressive, and then Wallace sort of sits and waits for it slightly, and then comes back and finds his captain, who's been the star of the night.
Against Vandermeer, had to win. If he'd lost that, Bruce, it was big trouble.
Levo, got it. Oh, you reported. 50-minute penalty, you're on report.
So Bailey Dale. Let's have a look at the report here. As Bailey Dale got there late, and just the forearm didn't make contact with the head. The good thing for him is Fox got straight up.
Yeah. That Doggies with a big lead, but not insurmountable from what we saw in that third quarter. So Bontempelli, so good again there to Johannesson, who arches the back and goes through the centre, kicks to about 30 metres, and West takes a beauty.
Mark, you just have a look at just physical pressure on Naismith, and then Johansson's ability just to break the lines, an entry, and a great one-on-one mark here from West.
Well with the body, West.
He's been impressive, Brian. He really has. I mean, he made an impact last year. That ball holding the line and getting the goal.
We just see this, the first centre bounce of the last quarter, and Bontempelli puts some physical pressure on the opposing ruckman, gets it to Johansson, and West takes a fantastic contested mark, and cometh the moment, cometh the man. Bontempelli, I thought that Mills has done a really good job on him.
High footy, 2-on-1 here, Seymour. Cunningham, in fact, to Aaliyah. Aaliyah's kick is real risky, and Bruce said a moment that's not his forte, and guess what? The dangerous Lipinski's picked it up. Very cool under pressure. Wallace concedes, but maintains possession. Now Daniel unload, top of the square. Riley West there, competing, big thump away. Soccer off the ground by McRae. I think it's there. It is. Back out to 28 points.
That kick to the hot spot, BT, puts it under pressure, and McRae opportunistic, just to get to the right spot and reads it well. But as the Swans have challenged or gotten closer, it's been the leaders of the Western Bulldogs that I think have stepped up again.
The Dogs, and now it has to. Richards, one-on-one with Parker, row bottom, head over the footy, ran into a rampaging Bontempelli, and now picked up by McRae. And Bulldogs footy here. It'll be Bontempelli.
Gee, he's owned the big moments tonight, Bontempelli, hasn't he? He's seen from him so far tonight. English defensively do well. Smith, very good. Really good, Smith. How good was that? Daniel gets it to English. English to Lipinski, and they're out.
McRae to English. It goes on and on, Bruce. Superb stuff. English now, a little chiseler. What about that? Vandermeer finishes it off.
You just have a look at this contest here from Bailey Smith to the half-back line. Just strength to push off Dan Rampy, the follow-up, and then Tim English on multiple occasions. We talked about his ability to get involved at ground level and then to hit a target there. And
here's Vandermeer's long kick in. Bruce and Aaliyah trying to mop up Fox, I should say. That is a great tackle. Is that West?
Yep.
I think it is West.
With the aggression that they've shown.
Cunningham just at the wrong end from the Swans' point of view. Lipinski got himself to a good spot. Dale's been an important player tonight. Centering balls of beauty, and English, they're good hands, aren't they?
But he always showed such brilliant, ground level play, and you could tell he was more of a midfielder. Just happened to be a ruckman's height, and his ability.
Career high disposals for him, Joe. First time he's been able to get into the 20s tonight, so this would top off a really, really big evening. He's got it home, and he's sealed the deal, eh? A couple of years, they were almost unbeatable there for a long stretch. So for Josh Kennedy, a long day and not the result he wanted tonight, but it's been a terrific performance by the Western Bulldogs. They go to 2-2 by winning by 28 points at the SCG.